What's up, everybody? In this video, I want to recap a few different trades that I've taken so far this week. They all have been off of the same levels, and I've been getting a lot of messages on my Instagram about why I created the levels, why I was watching it, why I took it long. And in this video, I want to basically break this all down. Again, I am still out of town, so I have been trading off of a laptop and a portable monitor. I've been limited with screen space. I've been limited with tools, but I've been still making it work. And that's the beautiful thing about trading. But in this video, I want to show you why I entered, where I entered each setup, and my analysis backing it. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram, I'll post a link in the description below to do so. I review all my trades, I post setups, and I post really good trading tips and tricks that I guarantee you're not going to find anywhere else. The link will be in the description below. You're seriously missing out if you're not following me. But now let's get right into these charts. So the first thing I want to talk about is the pre-market plan. I post these every single day in the Discord of setups I'm watching and levels that I'm looking out for and potential trading scenarios. Now on the 28th, which was Tuesday, our plan was if we can be supported above 3984 to 3968, which if we were to look on the chart is this little pink box over here, that if we can be supported here, I want to focus on playing the market long. And if we fail to hold above 3968, which is this lower red line, then we should sell off and test demand. Now, what's very important for the three trades so far in the 3 days this week is they're all going to revolve around this 3977 and 3968 range. So it's very important to always remember this. Now, why this is important is because we had a demand zone around 3984. However, on the 28th at 3 a.m. Eastern time, this is when I was up checking the markets. My eyes are always on the tape. As funny as that sounds, I'm always watching potential setups. I have alerts set, and I'm always watching the orders come into the market, even when the market is not open and we're in the global session. So at 3 a.m. on the 28th, which was Tuesday, we were watching scenario number 2 from the pre-market plan, which was a break below 3968. We're going to sell off into that demand zone. Now, the problem with playing short at 3 a.m., if I highlight this area, this is between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, we bounced off of this 3977 to about 3972 range. And now since we rallied off of this about 30 points from the support level, this becomes a very important area of interest moving forward because this oval is where we spotted buyers at an area where there was once sellers that the market should have easily sold off below this. We should have kept selling off. However, we never sold off and we found buyers in this oval, and this becomes a very important level moving forward, especially when now the market opens. Now on the 28th at 9:36 a.m. Eastern in the intraday commentary tab, this is where I basically update my thoughts throughout the day of what I'm seeing develop in real time. I said I'm taking a stab at a long here at 3977. I am seeing some signs of a potential short-term reversal. I will cut this trade if we break below 3972, and I'm targeting 3990 to about 4,000. Now, what you're going to see here on bookmap is the market aggressively sold off, lower lows, lower highs, came right into this 3977, 3975 range. There was a large bid that got filled. The bid reloaded. Now there's about 400 lots on the bid around 3975, and I need to see the reaction after the fact. And it didn't come until 9:35 when the market started coming up. Aggressive market buys after we saw the aggressive selling. And this is when I updated members that I'm looking to take the market long because I'm seeing some signs of a potential short-term reversal. The market sold back off directly into this oval that we saw earlier in the day, and this is when we found the buyers. Again, this is coming up with levels of interest and then using the market to react to what it provides me and going with the flows of price and volume. We sold off into this range, found aggressive market buys, and this is when I was comfortable taking a long position right here. Stop loss a little bit below the low, and I was targeting 3990 that as soon as we came up, rallied into this 3990 level. I took full profits off the table to protect myself. Again, I'm still trading off a laptop. My time is very limited and my screen space is very limited. So my objective this whole past week is to look to capitalize on very fast moves and not expose myself too long in the market. And here's the setup. It was a little over $6,000 profit in 12 minutes. I had a planned 2.2 risk to reward, and I sold at my target. I got that 2.2 risk, found buyers on bookmap. It was a 5-star trade. I made 0 mistakes in this, and this is trading the future contracts. My risk was very, very small. It might not have been the highest of quality setups just because of the conditions, but I put risk on the table, and that is all I can do as a trader. Did I know it was going to work out? No. Did I know the buyers were going to be strong here for a rally? No. But I saw something that I liked, I acted accordingly, and I put risk on the table. That is very key. I don't enter a trade knowing it's going to work out 100% of the time. I enter a trade because I see something that I like, I find buyers and sellers, the risk makes sense, I create a plan, and I follow that plan. Everything else is out of my control. Now, if you did not get that earlier entry off of that level of 3977, the market did come back into this range. I did not take this trade. I was not even at my computers at this time, but we hit this level, double bottomed, rallied again. So it provided another second opportunity. The key here is that if you miss a setup, don't cry about it. Wait, be patient, because there might be another setup right around the corner that you might hit, and it could have been better than the first opportunity that you thought was really good. Then we rallied off that level, came into 3990 again, and then by end of day, we rallied right into our 4,000 target, and then the market had a hard time getting above that level and sold off from that. So that was Tuesday on the 28th of February to end the month. We found buyers at 3977. It was a full range, about 3977 to 3968. Our target was 4,000, 3990. And now going into the next day, my plan that I actually posted on that Tuesday before the market closed was the same thing. My key level is 3977, 3968. If we can open below this pink box on Wednesday, the 1st of March, I want to play short, targeting 3953 demand. This isn't hindsight trading. This is coming up with very powerful levels of interest and reacting to what the market provides us at those levels. I cannot stress how important that is, and to focus on high quality levels that can move the market and serve an important inflection point with the day-to-day action. Scenario number 2 from the March 1st pre-market plan. Very simple, was I want to play short today if we can open below 3977, 3968. Meaning if we open below this pink box and it remains resistance once we are below, that rallies are sold into, I want to play short, targeting 3953 demand. Posted over 2 hours before the market even opened up. Well, guess what happens? The market opens below 3968. We rally into 3977. Again, the same level from the day prior. The market had news at 10 a.m. Eastern. Heavy selling pressure came. And at 10:04, I played the market short with a stop loss a little bit below VWAP. And I was targeting that 3953 demand zone that I mentioned in the pre-market plan. It was a simple trade that I wanted to see rallies fail into this little range, aggressive selling to come off of that range. Then I will play short, manage my risk accordingly, and I will use the demand zone below as a target to price. And immediately after I entered this trade, it worked out right in my favor, and I got out the full position around 3953 as soon as we hit this demand zone for a very nice little 13-point scalp. And that was in about 12 minutes of a time. So again, I'm not exposing myself for too long. I'm looking to capitalize on very fast volatile and momentum moves, and looking to take profits very fast into my target, not exposing myself and not looking to capture a very, very large move because of the volatility that we've been seeing recently as I'm recording this has been pretty lackluster and dead. Now, similar to the Tuesday's action, guess what the market did? We bounced off this demand zone, rallied back up into this little range at 3968, 3977, where we found sellers earlier. We found sellers again around 10:45, 11 o'clock Eastern. And again, I did not take this second setup. I was not at my computer for this, but we did sell off back into the demand zone. And if you missed the first opportunity, this could have provided a second opportunity to take the market short, playing the very same and very, very important key levels. And around noon, 1 o'clock Eastern, the same exact thing. We failed to get above 3968. Very difficult to play long for a breakout. In fact, this was a bull trap around 12:30 Eastern. I saw many people looking to get long above this little flag or this little wedge, whatever you want to call it, into the high a day, not realizing we're in an area that sellers are very, very strong, and it provided another good opportunity to take the market short, targeting the demand zone. Now, as far as Thursday, I'm recording this video before the market even opens up. I'm very limited again on screen time today, so I wasn't going to be able to recap these trades. But now on Thursday, the second, this little pre-market plan, I'll go over it. What I'm really watching for today, if I'm bullish, is if we can open or bid above 3953 in the first hour, meaning if we get a rally above 3953 in the first hour, we consolidate, we build a new demand, or there's strong buying volume, then I want to focus on longs targeting 3968, 3977, which was that same range. If we find acceptance above this range, because keep in mind, the range the past few days has been met with selling every single time that we come into it, especially yesterday. So if we find strong buyers here at this 3977, 3968 range, then I will not be surprised for another larger rally continuation into that 4,000 range from earlier in the week, because above this 3977 level, there's not much supply or there's not much resistance stopping price if buyers are strong into about 4,000, 3996. Now to the downside, I don't want to really chase short just yet. The bearish plan is a little vague because I don't really have a strong bearish plan. We have support at 3930, which is this oval right here, that if at the open we can come down into it, bounce off of it, or just remain supported above it, then I think the scenario number one could come true. So I would be open to playing a pullback that held into 3930, and I don't want to get super bearish just yet unless the tides really change, because this level is responsible back on the 16th and 17th of January for a very large rally after a nice consolidation little period here at 3930, about 3912. So I don't want to get super bearish just yet. This level at 3912 is very key, and it also formed new demand around 3925, 3930, which is why we are watching this little oval to become supported, and we don't want to see a strong break below with increasing bearish pressure. So let's see what happens today. We have a plan. We got about 5 minutes until the market opens. I'm very limited. I have about an hour worth of trading today, so I'm not going to be able to update you guys in this video for the updates. Be sure to follow me on my Instagram. I'll review this setup as always at Ameritrade. The link is in the description below. Also, definitely check out the other links in the description below. Every single time I post these videos, I get questions about how to join Discord. The Discord is only available and it's included for members of the Ameritrade course. Very in-depth. I am looking to add more value to this very soon, and prices will be increasing. But I'm going to end it on that note. Stay safe, follow your plan, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Peace out.